My name is Susanna Ahonen. I'm from Finland. I work with the media literacy projects there, and I'm quite happy to be here. So, imagine waking up in a world where you can't tell what's real anymore. A photo of a politician crying, it's fake. A video of a celebrity saying something outrageous, fabricated. A news article that seems credible, it's written by a bot. So, welcome to 2025. We are swimming in a sea of information, but here's the catch. Nearly half of the sea is synthetic, and it's estimated that by next year, 90% of online content could be AI generated. This isn't just a tech problem, it's a democratic crisis. Let's look at the numbers. 5.56 billion internet users, over 6.5 hours online per person per day. More than 5 billion social media users. 5 hours of video uploaded to YouTube every minute. And nearly half of all internet traffic, bots. We are overwhelmed, and in this flood, truth is drowning. Already most people can't tell the difference between a real image and a deepfake. And no, we can't fact-check everything we see. The volume is just too high. And this isn't just about misinformation, it's about manipulation. Remember Cambridge Analytica? In 2018, journalist Carol Cadwallard exposed how millions of Facebook profiles were harvested without consent to influence elections, psychological profiling, targeted ads, democracy hacked. In 2017, President Trump called the press the enemy of the people, a phrase once used by Stalin, Goebbels, and Mao. And it's not just the past. Today, authoritarian regimes know the playbook very well. Discredit the press, flood the zone with noise, and make people stop trusting anything at all. Take Russia, for instance. Last year, it spent almost $2 billion on state propaganda. The TV and online channel RT, Russia Today, alone received almost $4 million. China's media work is even more extensive and opaque. At the same time, the European Union spends only a fraction of this money on defending the truth. And when people lose trust in truth, democracy begins to crumble. So, what can we do? There is no magic fix, but there is a democratic one: education. We must teach people to recognize independent, responsible journalistic media. Subscribe to news outlets, to value truth, and to understand the role of legacy media in defending democracy. Let's look at the countries that are doing this well. Norway, Estonia, the Netherlands, Sweden, Finland, Denmark, and Ireland. These countries top 3 international indexes: press freedom, media literacy, and trust in news. And what do they have in common? Well, they're all all in Europe, that's for sure. But other things that they have in common is they have strong, independent, self-regulatory bodies, press and media councils. They all support ethical journalism, and they all invest in media education. Let me tell you a story from my country, Finland. In 1766, when we were part of Sweden, we became the first country to recognize freedom of the press in our constitution. In 1906, still under Russian rule, we implemented universal suffrage, first in Europe. In 1917, we became independent, and in 1921, we made education free and mandatory. And since the 1960s, media education has been part of our national curriculum. We've learned that democracy doesn't just happen, it's built through education, trust and truth. And if you don't use it, you lose it. Schools are on the front lines of this fight. Media education isn't just about teaching students how to use a search engine or spot a meme. It's about understanding the difference between journalism and content that might look like journalism. It's understanding the difference between verified facts and viral fiction, and the difference between accountable editors and paid influencers. Independent media follows ethical codes. It's overseen by editors-in-chief. It's a member of a press council. Yeah, and I know it's not perfect, but it's accountable. And that's what we must teach. So, here's one of the truths. Democracy used to die in silence. Now it dies in noise. In a world where almost anyone can publish almost anything without real responsibility, we need people who can tell the difference between truth and manipulation. That's why media literacy is not optional. It's the foundation of a functioning democracy. To the educators in this room or stream, if media literacy is not strongly included in the national curriculum in your country, demand action from decision makers. To the young people, question what you see, seek out independent journalism, and protect your right to know. And to all of us, let's fight for truth, build trust, and defend democracy. One click, one classroom, one conversation at a time. Thank you.